Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. And we are pleased to be joined by the one, the only Willy T Ribbs of the Camping World SRX Superstar Racing Experience. Who will be debuting this weekend at Stafford Speedway, the Magnificent 12, as he calls it, on CBS at 8 p.m. I'm excited about this. Hi, Willy T.
How are you, CC?
Doing well.
Good.
Doing well. Good to see you.
Good.
Okay,
You're in Detroit, right?
I am. Well, I'm about 45 minutes outside of Detroit. Yes.
Yeah. How close are you to Connecticut?
I'm not sure. That is about, I don't know. I'd probably have to get on a bird to get there, but probably about 10, 12 hours, maybe something.
Oh, that's around the block in Texas.
But anyway, we've been talking about this since this was announced. I know everyone was excited about this series and all this. Of course, the 12 of you are just going to have an absolute fun because you know what? It is literally guns blazing, let's go. And that's one of the biggest things I'm excited about SRX.
Well, I think the whole idea, the concept that Everham and Stewart and the Montag group have put together, it brings back new school and old school drivers, and I'm calling it the Magnificent 12.
Yeah.
We are sold out in Connecticut. We were sold out a long time ago. All the shows, from what I understand, are going to be sold out.
Yes.
And I'm predicting TV ratings that'll surpass what Formula One does here in the United States. I'm predicting that.
It is. Well, and it's also it's on a major network, but with the big four, CBS doesn't get any bigger than that. So.
Oh yeah. No, we're with the heavy breather network.
Yes. Yep. The CBS Eye is going to be a very, very close watch on Stafford Speedway in Connecticut. Of course, the series is going to be introducing tracks to folks that, people may know, but, many people may not know about Stafford, or tracks like, Slinger, and people know about Nashville Fairgrounds and people know about Lucas Oil Raceway, but to see that you guys are running there, how important is it to introduce these tracks to America?
Well, for the most part, the big venues are getting the shows, right? Whether it's Indianapolis, which is the biggest race on the planet, that's been going since 1911, Daytona since the 1950s, I guess, and then all the big venues, they've been getting the shows. Well, we're taking it off and we're bringing it, I guess you can say, grassroots. We're coming to the people. The people are not coming to us, and we're going to give them what they want. No, we're going to give them more than what they want.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. I mean, the 12 of you guys, from Tony Stewart to you, to Paul Tracy, to Michael Waltrip, to Marco, to Elio, to TK, some of the biggest personalities in racing all across there, not just NASCAR, from IndyCar, from, Trans Am like you and Ernie Francis Jr., to all these different types of racing series. And of course you have local short trackers like Doug Kobe, he'll be there. Biffle's going to be there. What is this? Describe what this series is going to be like with all 12 of these personalities going at it.
Well, we're going to race, right? There's going to be, over 20 years or more, these drivers have become champions and they become personalities worldwide, right?
Yep.
And we're older now. When you get older, it's like a rooster. You ever seen an old rooster? They've lost feathers, especially on the top of their head where it got pecked, right? The combs, the rooster comb is gone. And that's what we are now. But you take a young lion like Ernie Francis Jr. By the time we're finished with Ernie, he's going to be dirty Ernie. He's going to be dirty Ernie when we're done with him.
Oh man,
he's going to get in there where he's going to get roughed up, and he's going to fight back, right? But when he's done racing SRX, he's gonna bring something to other drivers in other races that they haven't seen.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be all pro.
You know it. Who's going to be the toughest competitor out there? I mean, it's going to be between, I don't know, but who's going to be the guy to watch? Who's going to be the one to watch in this series? Who's going to be, we don't know, but we're all going at it. You guys are all going to go at it, and who knows?
Top of old Smokey. Right. Smokey is going to be the toughest, right? I mean, that he grew up running bull rings. One of the tracks he owns, he's going to at Eldora, which he owns.
Yeah,
he's going to give us a 5-lap lead. I'm just kidding, but my point is he's going to be the toughest guy, I think, because of his experience. Not to mention Bobby Labonte, Earnhardt. Not Earnhardt, but Waltrip. The guys who grew up on bull rings,
yeah.
short tracks, they're going to be the toughest. Yeah. I've only ran one dirt track in my life and one short track in my life.
Yeah, Elio. When I talked to Elio back in March, he hadn't ran any dirt. And it's going to be interesting to see him go on.
You know what? That's going to be the most fun. He's going to love that more than any of the races.
Yeah.
And, he's going to be dirty. His helmet's going to be dirty. He's not going to be clean like he did when he got out of the car at the Indy 500 2 weeks ago. He was clean. He was so clean. His uniform was pretty. He jumped up on the fence and he was doing Spider-Man and spotless. Not after Knoxville.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be one. And yeah, also Elio, you have, when I usually go to Detroit, we always get to talk to the Indy 500 winner, the defending that weekend, the year's Indy 500 winner, because Detroit would always follow the Indy 500 in the last few years. Not the case this year because he's going to be down there with you guys.
Yeah. He's going to be up in Connecticut, and then next weekend he's going to come over to Knoxville, and he will tell you after Knoxville, it's the dirtiest he's ever looked in his life.
Yeah. How big is it to have the reigning Indy 500 champion in the field for SRX?
It's huge. It's super huge.
Yeah.
It would be like Tom Brady or Sugar Ray Leonard or anyone who had just won a title come do a gig with you.
Yeah.
That is huge for SRX. That is huge for CBS. That is huge for Camping World, the series title sponsor.
Yep. That's big to have big to have him there, and big to have all 12 of you there. And last thing, what can fans expect when they tune in on Saturday night on CBS when they watch the 12 of you go at it?
A rumble. If I was to put it in one word, a rumble. Okay. It's going to be mud wrestling. It's going to be hand to hand. We're going to be running this close the whole time, and there'll be this too, and then there'll be this too.
Oh,
That's what they're going to see.
oh, I like that. That's good stuff. That's racing.
The cars won't be the same color when the race ends.
Right. No, they will not. Nope. It's going to be a show, and I cannot wait for Saturday night. But anyway, Willy T Ribbs, I want to thank you so much for coming on this podcast. Good luck this weekend at Stafford. And you guys are going to put on a show, and I 100% guarantee that.
We'll do it again, Campbell. We'll do it again.
Yep.